G-O-B.
Do you ever wish you could go back in time and play some of your favorite golf courses? Well, today I'm going to take you on that journey. For me, it's been Coonskin Park, one of the places that I grew up playing with my dad, and I want to share that experience with you now, here at the newly renovated Coonskin Park. Starting out on hole 1, labeled the park, all these holes are rather short, playing in between 90 and 110 yards, so a lot of the shots are going to be very similar, but it's a good walking experience. Playing off mats today, trying to keep those green tee boxes green during the heat of the summer. Had my first approach shot onto the green, long birdie putt, stays to the low side, but a tap in par to start. It's a great way to start. Hole 2, labeled the turtle, clearly a turtleback green, bunkers left and right. Just trying to keep the ball in front of myself today. Pretty much meet that goal all day long, but right to the center of the green we go, side spin left and right. Long uphill birdie putt, stays out to the high side. And as I walk up here, again, Coonskin used to be a full 18-hole course, but with all the renovations that they've done, they just kept the front 9, renovated all the holes. And the back 9 is now a disc golf course. So I just jump up here and tap in my par. Another good hole. Moving right along. Hole 3, surprisingly called the dual, which is a dual shared green with 2 of the holes here. Hole 3 and hole 5. A little bit of a slope in the middle. Again, just trying to keep the ball right in front of myself and meet that goal and get it on the surface. Tricky slope and green. Get the ball way high and zoom right on by she goes. Jump up here. Trying to clean up my par.
There you go.
And a little bit of a lip out, but tap in bogey in the amateur style. Hole 4, labeled the bell. Has dual tee boxes here to start. One's a little bit longer, one's a little bit shorter. Playing the shorter today because that's where the hitting mats were. This green complex slopes off big and it's probably one of the larger greens on the course. I end up well short. Playing my bump and run chip. Zoom right on by the hole. Giving me a long downhill par putt. Big swing left to right. Just to the outside. Get up here and clean up my bogey. Beautiful summer day. Nothing to complain about. Moving right along. Hole 5, labeled the dual. The second half of this shared green with hole number 3. Straight away, as you can see, a slope protecting both sides. Straight away we go. Tracking. Spins off left to right, giving me this long birdie putt. And wouldn't you know it, kaboom! Side door action here. If you don't mind, go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because it's birdie bottle time. Great hole. Moving right into hole 6, the catcher's mitt. A lot of rough in play. Wispy rough, thick rough, all kinds of rough. And wouldn't you know it, I get to visit that rough for the first time today. Well short. The ball dropped deep down in. I chunk one out right onto the surface of the green. Good hands. Long par putt and boom. Scramble. Another good hole. Hole 7. Depending on what side of the creek you're from, Ray Dan or Ray Don. But this green slopes big away from you. Quite the challenging hole. Again, just playing my standard punch shots, trying to keep the ball right in front of me, and I definitely meet that goal. With touch short, use my Texas wedge, get it on the surface, and zoom right on by she goes. Giving me quite the par putt on the way back. And boom. Call that a lip out. But another little bogey in the amateur style. Good little hole. Moving on. Hole 8. Rightfully named the square ends. Whole lot of right angles here. Front and back. To the middle. A lot of boxed shapes. Right to the center of the green we go. Bounces left to right, and justifiably, can't really tell based to this angle, but behind this pin, it's quite the box shape, where if a greenskeeper really wanted to punish you on that day, he could. But this is at the bottom of the slope, and a little tap in par is always a great thing. Moving on. Hole 9, labeled the punch bowl. You guessed it, big bowl to the back side of the green, just waiting for hole-in-ones to hit. But unfortunately here, I sort of half chunk one short. Into the rough we go. The wispy rough, bump it out. Gets well above the hole onto the fringe. Long downhill par putt. Just don't play enough breakout into the bowl, and down the hill we go. Leaving me a test for bogey on the way back. And boom! What a great hole. Great course. Great day. As in all things GOB, I appreciate you watching. Big thank you and shout out to everyone. Appreciate the past. Look forward to the future.
Do you want to know?